Great. Wonderland Childcare is a revolutionizing sitter care service. We go on site to different events and we provide that quality childcare for brides, any type of hosts that are unsure of what to do with their guests that have kids. And we go in and we do arts and crafts with them. We've been going at this for 2 full years now. Last year was a soft push, and this year we've gone full throttle, so we're super excited about getting things done.
All right, and take us back to when you started the company. What was that like? Where did the idea come from? How'd you get it up and running? Right. And then kind of go into some of the challenges that you guys have faced along the way as well.
Oh, that's really good. To start my company, it was just after being a second-time new mom. My husband and I quickly noticed that we could not do the things that we could do with one child. And after kind of going through and analyzing and saying, okay, if I know that if I have this problem other parents are experiencing, what can we do about it? And at that time, my husband said, bingo, we need to create a service where parents can still have that adult time, but know that their kids are taken care of. We are all teachers on my staff, and that gives parents that feeling of that the kids are taken care of, and we know what we're doing because we do it every day.
All right, so you kind of went into saying how parents, you have to develop that trust. How do you guys go about that? Is there any type of consulting service at first, or you just
absolutely
talk over the phone? What do you do for that?
We entrust parents' trust with us through communication. We also make sure at the time of registration that parents receive an ID wristband that matches their child. They will not be able to pick up the child without that wristband, and that is just a secure way that we know that the child is there. We know they're being picked up by a responsible parent, and we always screen for any, I don't want to say infidelities, but any thing that could, put the child in danger, such as, at a reception, there's alcohol, so we always want to make sure that the parent is coherent and that we are making sure that we are talking with the parent to understand if they are or not.
Definitely. So. That sounds great. And personally, I have not run into very many event childcare services, so do you guys have competitors? And if you do, how do you set yourself apart from them?
As of now, I am unaware of any thriving businesses. I know that this is a concept that many people want to put into practice, but I think that we are once again revolutionizing and paving the way for those who may want to follow in our footsteps, but that's okay. We know that no one can do what we do, and they can't do it to the best of our abilities. So, even if there's someone out there, we don't know about them, and if there's someone to come later, and we're okay with paving the way. We're okay with that.
Definitely. So tell me how what you do can really make for a better event and a better wedding, whatever event someone's throwing on. Like, how can you improve it and make their experience a lot better?
Well, we try to come in with our A game, making it an event top-notch, spectacular, where all kids will like they're not asking for mom, they're not wondering about mom. It's just making sure that we have activities that are age appropriate for all kids, coming in well prepared, making sure that our staff knows if we have a child with disabilities. We have things, and we know the coping skills and the coping mechanisms for those. So planning is it's priority.
Definitely. All right. So, do you have any advice for brides or advice for a happy marriage in general?
One thing that I can say for a happy marriage is compromise. You take a lot and you give a lot, and if you kind of stick with those moral pieces of I'm not perfect. My spouse is not perfect, but I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best of my ability. You don't have any regrets. You can always say, I did what I needed to do.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. And then if you'd like to give your contact info, website, sure, social media accounts, go ahead and do that.
You can definitely find us at Instagram at Wonderland Childcare. Our website is wonderlandkidcare.com, and you can always email us at info@wonderlandkidcare.com.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.